Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is August 19th. It is a Tuesday. Today is ruled by Mars and 19 represents the sun. So we have some masculine force today. Also, the sun is currently moving over my part of fortune in Leo, 27 degrees of Leo. This, if you don't know, your part of fortune is a point in your birth chart where you receive some kind of blessing. And so when planets align to it, you are basically in the receiving energy of something profound. Okay? Now, my last video, I got a beautiful comment, and within the comment was a question. When I answered the question, tuned in order to answer the question, it opened up this very profound understanding. And I've been sitting with it since yesterday. I wrote down the information. The message is huge, though. It's huge. And it's crazy because it's been there all along. Okay? So the question was, what is the frequency of nature spirits / nature consciousness? The answer is nature spirits and nature consciousness resonate at the heart chakra, 432 hertz and above. Even though the consciousness of the human collective resonates between the third and the fourth chakra. This is representative of the third and fourth dimension. The fourth chakra, the heart, along with the fourth dimension, is a bridge. The earth itself is a bridge. Okay? I want to kind of take that further, but I'm going to stick to what I wrote because it's a lot. Okay? We'll stick to this for now. Okay. The fourth dimension bridges the third to the fifth. The third dimension is the material dimension. This is where we exist within, technically, the third dimension, even though we are actually 404 consciously moving and resonating with the fourth dimension. And the fourth shoots you to the fifth. But I'll just wait. So the fourth dimension bridges the third to the fifth and beyond. The heart chakra opens up access to the higher chakras. So once the heart chakra has been activated and opens, oh my God, the lotus over my heart chakra. Okay. I didn't plan that. Anyhow, Wow. I'm just going to go back to this. That threw me off a little bit. 5:15 on the timer. When the heart chakra opens, it gives you access to the higher. Okay? It actually alchemizes the whole system, vertically, horizontally, front to back. It connects you to the earth, it connects you to God, it connects you to your own soul. It's literally the key to advancing. Okay? It's a really big deal. All right. The earth resonates at the heart center. We as souls come through the earth to take a physical life. We are made of the earth. Literally, the minerals, the cells in our body is the earth. She is our mother. Love is that creative force, God's love that exists within the heart space, because the heart is a portal to your soul. Your soul is God energy. If the heart chakra is closed or blocked, a being is essentially cut off from God, the earth, and all upper frequencies, including soul memories and wisdom. Like I said just a moment ago, if your heart chakra is closed or blocked, you do not have access to God, to the higher chakras, or to your own soul. Okay? The earth itself is magical and alive. Nature spirits? Absolutely. Fairies? All of the fairy tale events, these things exist within this energy. Those stories didn't come from nowhere. This is the magic of the earth. She's a loving mother, feminine and nurturing and abundant. There is no shortage of resources to sustain her children, us, as need must match supply. If she produces us, then the resources to sustain us will be equal, at least, if not more. That is the contract. Okay? Need must match supply. Life exists harmoniously in the plant kingdom. The animal kingdom, even though they have a hierarchy of who feeds who, they still have a rhythm. And when they're left uninterrupted, they thrive. Why is that? Because they have a rhythm. They have a cycle. They have a process of giving and taking that is balanced and supportive. Harmony. Okay? The mineral kingdom and the nymph or nature spirits, which come in many forms. Humans are currently at the developmental stage of heart awakening, therefore able to fully experience the earth, God, and their own soul. So up until recently, we could be told what these things are, but we didn't experience it. We didn't know it. Okay? Third dimension, third chakra, not bad or wrong. It's part of the developmental stage. But the heart must be accessed. And within the heart chakra, there are 16 points. So this is a gradual process. This isn't just this very fast, simple thing. No. This is a significant period of development. Many facets exist here because the heart is the key. It opens you up to the higher realms, to the all, to the earth. And the earth opens you up to the universe. To know thyself is to know God. To know the earth is to know the universe. The earth is a bridge. The heart is a bridge. And we, as the spiritual manifestation, let me say that again. Spiritual being physically manifested onto the earth, 1221, we are the key. We are the edge of evolution. We are bringing this forward. Okay? This is the Great Awakening. That's what that means. It's the heart awakening that awakens us to who we are, which is multifaceted, multidimensional, and absolutely powerful. Okay? The shift in consciousness we are currently undertaking is the Great Awakening, but it's a process, like I said. Once the heart center is open and active, healed and balanced, development can happen rapidly. Fourth dimension, fourth chakra, once that is active and functioning, it shoots you. Okay? Because it aligns and alchemizes the system. Okay? Recognize the shape? It's a cross. At the center of the cross is the heart center that alchemizes and shoots out the whole thing, God. Connects you to the all. That symbol, the cross, carries a significance of awakening. When we do this, okay, heart emphasis. I'm just saying. It's everywhere, but we don't understand the magnitude of it. It's simple and it's so complex, or potentially can be super complex. Anyhow, let's keep going. This particular stage is very complex, though as collective, or let me start again. This particular stage is very complex because collective karma must also be resolved here. Many choose to close their heart because of this reason. Pain. This choice, however, stops them from progressing or accessing present and future realities. They condemn themselves to live in the past. They must resolve their karma individually to rejoin the wave of consciousness that is ascending. People who are traumatized do not develop past the age of when the trauma occurred. Okay? This is also why we have the concept of New Earth, or 5D, and Old Earth, which is 3D. Okay? 5D offers light, happiness, and peace, harmony. While 3D offers constant conflict, tension, resistance. In the 3D, fear is a strong vibration that is used to manipulate and control. A person gripped by fear will stay small, disempowered, and separated. We are meant to face our fear, overcome adversity, and open our hearts. I'm hearing you got to work for it. To heal, then to evolve. Some souls will repeat the third dimension many times. Some won't. It is always our choice. We can choose to develop and then experience, or we can choose to experience and then develop. There's no right or wrong, but the purpose of the third dimension is to teach. We face constant resistance until we ourselves move up in frequency. Once you understand that everything is presented to help you, to grow you, you no longer resist. You learn. And then you make different choices, and you have different experiences, and you rise, and you create a very different world for yourself. The catch is that we will never truly believe we have a choice until we open our hearts. We will never experience connection or God or ourselves until we open our hearts. Those who refuse to open their heart will only experience the lower chakras and the lower worlds as if they are the only reality. Two people can live in very different circumstances, and they can be neighbors. Happens all the time and is 100% within our control, okay? The earth is not simply a rock floating through space. She is a being. She is multidimensional and multifaceted. She gave us life, raised us, and will always support our needs. Her natural rhythm is flowing and harmonious and dynamic, yet relatively peaceful. She never gives a lesson that she didn't prepare you for. Many choose not to listen, to go against her rhythm and learn the hard way. And it's been that way since the beginning of time, okay? You have no reason to fear her if you understand her. It is up to every individual to develop themselves to thrive with and within her. The karmic debt must be paid. Any abuse will be rectified. It must. It is universal law. It must happen. Why? To teach you the hard way. If that's how if that's what you need to do to learn, that's fine. It's hard for you, but God just wants you to learn. So however you choose to get it is fine. 22, as long as you get it. Eventually. Okay? The fairy kingdom is part of the angel kingdom as well. And they function as guides and helpers, here to assist and teach, yet may or may not be perceived, depending on where your development is, will depend upon what you can experience on the earthly plane. Like I said, multi-dimensional. The earth itself is multi-dimensional. It actually exists in multiple dimensions at the very same time. It's like having an invisible door in your kitchen and you can only see it when you put certain sunglasses on. Then it appears. This is Hogwarts. Okay? The invisible doorways at the train station, this is real. Okay. So the fairy kingdom and the nymph kingdom, once we pass the heart, we open the heart, we open it all. Okay? And it's all here, it's all present, all the time. And it's all here, literally all of it, to help you to develop, to become your highest potential, which is infinite. The only thing that's here to kill you is the belief that you aren't here on purpose. That belief will destroy you. And it isn't true, is not true. The universe, God, does not make mistakes. So, you're actually part of a team of souls that are all meant to give to one another and to the all in a very specific way. When you're resonating high, you exude your authentic energy. Whatever that is that you came here to put forward, you're accessing it. God frequency is amazing. I love it here. It's peaceful because there's nothing to worry about. Everything is understood almost right away. It's all coming in as it's meant to come in to do the next thing. And it's here to help you. It's our resistance to the learning that totally destroys us. Wow, I'm seeing green. Okay. Amazing. Green, like a circle. The heart chakra, green. Okay. So once the heart chakra is opened, it alchemizes the entire system. Okay. So once the consciousness reaches the heart space and it blossoms, it alchemizes down and up, vertical and horizontal, front to back. And so now, instead of being in the shadow aspects of your lower energy centers, now you're connected. Now you're secure. Now you're creative. Now you're confident. Now you're loving. And you command truth. And you understand larger concepts. You can communicate properly to the universe and everything in it. And you can access God directly. Is always present for us. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now. And every person that is currently incarnated has the same potential to reach this point. It is 100% their choice. And whatever they choose, they're going to eventually develop, because none of us are wasting our time. We're here to experience. We're going to experience. What we experience depends upon our choices. How we want to learn. Do we want peace or do we want pain? I think I'm going to leave it there for today. That was kind of a lot. I hope that that answered the question for the young lady that commented on my last video. Thank you, everyone who watched it, who enjoyed. I just thank you. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope it makes some connections for you. And sending all my love your way. I'll talk to you soon.